Alright guys, I am back with another banger for you, and in today's video I am gonna be talking about the best investment skin for every single weapon of your CS2 loadout. Enough yapping, let's get straight into it. Firstly, I'm gonna be covering the Zeus, the newest released weapon skins in the game, and I would be recommending you picking up a Dragon Snore. In factory new condition, flow doesn't really matter. It's a good trade-up skin, and it's from the Overpass 2024 collection, currently in the armory, and it might get removed soon, making it the best current option for this skin. Next up, I'm gonna be covering the CZ, and for the CZ, I'm gonna recommend the Victoria. Also, in factory new, or if you want field tested, it's a great knife trade-up skin, and it creates the #1 pattern Karambit 387. It might not look very impressive in game, but it creates a $1.5 million Karambit. So yeah, just get it. The Desert Eagle presents a really interesting case of a popular gun with a lot of skins, obviously, which has many good options. But only two are real contenders in my eyes, that being the Starcade and the Blaze. The Blaze only comes in good float pretty much, but the Starcade comes in factory new to battle scarred. If you have a high budget and are looking for a safer approach, I would recommend the Blaze. It's probably not gonna go up or down a lot, and it might even get manipulated by the Chinese if you're lucky, but the Starcade is a lot more hands on deck and could go up really soon, quite a lot. And yeah, that's what I recommend for the Desert Eagle. The dualies are not really that interesting, so I'm just gonna really go over them pretty quickly. I'm recommending the Emerald from the Canals collection. It's really old Chatter Web collections, and I think it trades up to the Prince if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, good investment skin, low volatility, and also looks good in my opinion. Moving on. From the 5-7 skins, I recommend buying the berries and cherries if you can get a good pattern. What I mean by good pattern is a max blue, kind of till this line. It goes this blue or this red. And if you can get a good pattern, even better. It trades up to the blue phosphor, which is in high demand, and just a great trade up skin. Now for the Glock. This might surprise a lot of you guys, but I'm actually recommending a cheap skin. You heard me right. I'm recommending the Candy Apple Glock in factory new condition, of course. It's recently discontinued, the whole Italy collection, and it recently actually went down with the crash quite a lot. It's really good, looks really good, supplies kind of high, but in time it's getting lower and lower, and it might get manipulated in the future. For the P2K, I am recommending the Dispatch in factory new condition as well. It's a trade-up filler, of course, trading up to the blue phosphor and the Op Fade. That's the Control collection, Operation Broken Fang, and it doesn't look good. It might not be the sexiest play skin, but it will for sure make you money. Moving on, we have the P250s. And from the P250s, I'm gonna recommend a trade-up skin again, a cover to be more exact. That's gonna be the See You Later. It's from the Spectrum 2 case, and it trades up to all the butterfly gems. That would be the Sapphire, the Doppler, the Black Pearl. They're in extremely high demand, and the See You Later, it's quite cheap. I would recommend buying it in field-tested condition, because you can still get factory new Dopplers from it, and it's also a little bit cheaper than minimal wear and factory new. So yeah, buy it. The R8 revolver does not have a lot of options, but it does have one covert, only one covert, that being the R8 revolver Fade, of course. I would recommend picking up again factory new conditions, again for the Karambit trade up. They might get expensive in the future as people realize that they can actually hunt the Karambit now. And yeah, aim for a high fade if you want to play with it. but if not, just buy them in mass, and it doesn't really matter because it does not influence the trade up odds. And yeah, that's it. The Tech 9, such an incredibly hated weapon, but it does have some banger skins, especially the whiteout. I would pick up one in factory new if you have the money. It's quite expensive actually, a few $100, so not everybody could afford it, but the field tested is quite affordable, and it's also from the Train 2025 collection, which might get removed very soon. So yeah, clean play skin for cheap. A lot of people might hate on me for this one, but for the USPS I'm choosing the Orion in factory new, just because it might get manipulated and it's from a really low supply case which barely gets opened nowadays, and it's probably gonna get manipulated at some point in the future, especially in the good wares. Now a big skip to the mid-tier weapons, starting us off with the Mag 10. It's quite an easy pick. I'm just gonna go with the Neon Rider from the Chroma 2. It's trade ups to all the Karambit Dopplers, all the M9 Dopplers, and it's got bugged odds, so you're more likely to get a gem and a Doppler from the trade up. So yeah, really is an easy pick, buy it in free tested. Let's go. The MP5 does have a really low amount of skin options, but that does not stop us from choosing a good one to invest in. That would be the Oxide Oasis from the Mirage 2021 collection. In I would say factory new would be the best, just for trade ups again. From the MP7 I would go with the Fade. It's from the Inferno 2018 collection, and it looks very good actually. One of the few skins of this list that actually look great, and it's really probably gonna pump in the future. For the MP9 I will choose the Starlight Protector. It's a pretty decent looking skin, a cover from Dreams and Nightmares, and I will pick it just because it trade ups to the Butterfly Gamma Doppler, thus the Emerald. For the PP Bison I will go for the Judgment of Anubis. It's from the Chroma 3 case, and it's a good Karambit Doppler trade up filler. Damn, I never realized the P90 has so many good skins. But for this video I will go for the P90 Asimov from the Breakout collection. It trades up to all the butterflies, especially the Butterfly Fade and the Vanilla. So it's a really good just investment skin, because you're basically buying a small pie of the butterfly knives in a covert. Next up we have a really new and, in my opinion, good looking skin, that being the UMP 45 Crimson Foil in factory new, I would say. Just a great investment skin. It trades up to the M4 Fade, and it might get removed soon from the armory. Next up I'm gonna go with something that's gonna surprise a lot of you again. It's gonna be for the Mag 7, that being the metallic DD pad. It's extremely cheap, you can get it for like 30 cents in factory new, and I think it's gonna do great in the future. It looks good, it's discontinued, and it's good trade up food. Buy it. Nova. It has no good, at least not really good investment skins. This is the best I could do. It's the Nova Interlock. It's from the 2021 Vertigo. It's a really unpopular collection, but also really low supply, so that kind of balances it out. But yeah, it does not look half bad, but it is quite expensive, and I would recommend getting it in factory new condition. Now back to clear winners. For the sawed off, I'm gonna choose the Kraken in factory new, just because it's great for trade ups, and yeah, again, $1.5 million Karambit. The XM has some absolutely terrible skins, but the one shining light is the red leather. It's extremely old, but it's classy. and there's gonna be steady demand to follow. Just get it in something like minimal wear, and yeah, keep it forever. Next up we have a Gods and Monsters skin. That's gonna be the M249 shipping forecast. It's a good looking skin in my opinion, but it's quite expensive for what it is. But it trades up to the Op Medusa. A lot of stages up. But yeah, buy it if you have a lot of money to spend. This one. This is a skin for the absolute ballers. If you don't have at least a few K to dish out, don't even look at this. Just skip ahead. This is the Negev Mjolnir. It goes for at least a few grand and it trades up to the pristine Op Gungnir. And it doesn't look half bad actually, surprisingly. So yeah, if you're absolutely swimming in just so much cash, you can buy it. It's gonna be a good investment. Not the craziest returns, but it's gonna be good. Whew! Now we get into the spicy stuff. All the rifles. Starting with the AK Be the Monster from the Overpass 2024 collection. It's a good looking skin and it might get removed soon. It's pretty expensive at the covert, but yeah, if you're looking for a good play skin AK to actually enjoy while also making some money on the side, consider the Be the Monster. Now for the AUG, I picked the Chameleon. It does not look good, it looks like shit, but it's a good trade up filler and pretty cheap. I recommend buying it in field tested or factory new. Now we have the infamous AWP. From the AWPs, there's quite a lot of choices that are decent. We have all the high tiers, but I would recommend for the ballers going for something like the CMYK. Quite undervalued, decently low supplied, not manipulated yet. And for the brokies, the Observer Mesh in factory new is quite good as an investment. There were surprisingly quite a few good choices for the FAMAS, but I still decided to go for the Bad Trip from the Fever. So a really recent skin. I recommend getting it in field tested or factory new, just for the trade ups. It trades up to some skeleton gem knives, and I think in the future the Fever case is gonna do well. Now for the G3 SG1, a weapon that I never fucking use. We have the orange kimono. It looks pretty good and it's from the Rising Suns collection. It's a lot more expensive than it looks, but it does trade up to the hydroponic, and yeah, quite in demand collection, really old, really low supplied, won't go down in price most likely. For the Galil, I'm gonna pick the only covert available, that being the Chatterbox, and I'm gonna say something crazy. You have to buy it in well worn. This is something really few people know. If you trade well worn Chatterboxes with the new trade up update, you get 00 Dopplers. You heard me, well worn Chatterboxes trade up to 00 Doppler skins. So 00 Karambit Rubies, 00 Karambit Sapphires, 00 Karambit Black Pearls. You get the drill. It's crazy. Buy them now. Now for the M4A1S. Quite a lot of picks were good, but I wanted to go for something that actually looks good in game, as I really appreciate for these main weapons something that looks really good and you can use and flex in game, of course, because that's half of the point. So I chose the M4A1S Fade. The fade percentage does not matter. Go for a high fade if you want to more enjoy it in game. But investment wise, it's solid. It's not gonna yield crazy returns, but it might get removed soon and it might be a quick flip for those of you that buy it. Now for the M4A4, I recommend going for the Buzzkill. It's from the glove case, recently extremely pumped. Some people might say that the covers are also very inflated, but I tend to disagree, as trade ups are still profitable to do. So yeah, I think you can also buy them in factory new if you want, but I would stick to field tested, as it's best for trade up and general use. Slowly getting towards the end here, we have the Scar 20, a gay gun, but it still has good skins. Nevertheless, if you're balling, just buy a just a 00 emerald or something. It's not that expensive. It looks really expensive. It's not. It's from the Alpha collection. Second to last weapon skin, we have the SG553, the Desert Blossom. It's just a trade up filler, really generic, nothing special about it. The SSG08, Blood in the Water, the Sparkle skin. I recommend getting it in field tested or minimal wear if you want to trade it up for the Karambit Blue Gems. But yeah, just a cover trade up filler, nothing that special about it, and it actually looks quite decent in game. Now, moving on to the holy grail of CS skins. Gloves. But not just any gloves. Sport glove Nocts. It's not a classic pair. It's more of a new, like, hype. But it does not take away from the fact that they're stunning and that you can combo them with any single gold. They're so versatile, they're so in demand, and they're so undervalued in my opinion. So yeah, I recommend getting them in minimal wear or battle scarred. Just stay away from field tested, please. Well worn is also quite decent, but yeah, you get the point. If you're looking for some really good looking gloves, which I think will perform great in the future, buy some Nocts. Now, for the final and most important skin of the list, the centerpiece of every single loadout, we have the Karambit Doppler Phase 2, the pink gem, the knife that was absolutely revolutionized with the release of CS2. Just look at it, it's amazing. And it's so cheap from what it was before. I cannot believe you can get this knife for 2.4k USD. That's just crazy to me and completely undervalued. It also has quite high chances to get manipulated by the Chinese once the supply of coverts for trade ups dries up a bit, so no new ones are constantly being created. So yeah, if you're looking for some of the best looking knives, look at the Karambit Dopplers. I would stay away from the gems. I do not think those would yield high returns. This will also not 5x in price, don't get me twisted. But yeah, also if you want another suggestion for a more budget version, just look at the kukris. I think they're quite undervalued. The kukri fade is quite decent. I think the blue steel is also quite decent. And yeah, I really hoped you guys enjoyed this video. I really put quite a lot of effort into it. And yeah, have a good one.